I'm Matt Vidovich, and we're in the TVLine Comic-Con suite with the cast of Star Trek Discovery and some very special guests. Welcome, everybody.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
So first of all, I saw that pre-production has started already in Iceland for season 3.
Shoot in Iceland.
We did indeed.
We shot in
What are you doing in Iceland, or should I say when are you doing in Iceland?
Well, almost 1,000 years in the future, I tell you.
Damn.
No, it was incredible.
Yeah.
Breathtaking to look at, and then just an incredible experience. And saying hello and hi and welcome to our new cast member here.
New cast member David Ajala,
In the house.
in the
Yeah.
who just slayed on Supergirl last season.
Hey.
Awesome. Thank you. And you were so kind with the way you championed
I did some
me.
tweets, yeah.
I really appreciate it. That was really, really
You
sweet.
did some good stuff there.
Thank you. I had a lot of fun.
Tell us about your character, Cleveland Booker, or as
That's
I like to
right.
call him, Book.
Book.
Yeah.
He is a completely new character who lives in the future. We get introduced to him very early on in season 3. And he is on a very personal mission.
So he sounds like a friend, or maybe a friend who turns into a foe and just bites us in the butt.
You decide.
Or not to be
You
friend
decide.
or foe, for sure.
But it's really interesting because I've said this quite a few times today. He sort of represents the new world that we land in, 900 plus years into the future. Being that we're boldly going where no one has gone before, it's a very exciting time. And the crew of Discovery decided to leave everything behind and come together and really be a family and go into this future, forge this path, saving all sentient life together.
Just to be with you and to back you up,
I almost couldn't take it.
Yeah.
It was the biggest gesture you could imagine, right? And so I really feel like we fortified as a crew and then went into the future together. Also to save the world, right? And to save the universe. So it's very
that too.
Yeah, that too.
Saving the universe. Yeah.
So there's going to be a lot of discovery. We all feel very honored to be establishing canon in season 3.
Whereas the first 2 seasons were basically homages to Mirror Mirror and Menagerie. This is really, season 3 is really going to be its own thing.
Well, I feel like we've always tried to be our own thing, but we've always had such a deep connection to the canon, right?
Right.
As I've said many times before, the canon is our central nervous system. So that's where we come from. And, we got to really connect with canon in a new way in season 2 with these guys, right? And with Captain Pike. And it's really amazing when you get to see, these are some of the most, iconic characters in the canon. And so we got to be there and forge this story and this life with them. And so I feel that now we get to be new and old in a brand new way because we still have all of those connections, but now everything is new, but we still are who we are.
Rebecca Romaine, Ethan Peck, you will be back as number 1 and Spock, but in Star Trek short treks.
The short treks.
What's that all about?
We made 6 short treks, which are standalone, 18 to 20 minute, episodes.
With Anson Mount.
Snacks.
With
Yes.
Anson Mount as Captain Pike.
With Anson Mount.
So the
as
3 of
Captain
you are
Pike.
back.
Yeah, 3 of them are based on the Enterprise, and they're incredibly well written, very, very, very sweet. And again, we do have to adhere to the canon, but we get to tell these stories that are just self-contained stories, anachronistic, take place all over the timeline. And Ethan and I got to shoot one called Q&A, which is, what are we allowed to say about that?
Nothing.
Nothing. We're not allowed to say anything about it. But
It takes place very early on in Spock's career as
he's a science officer.
As a science officer.
Number
yeah.
1 is his superior.
Oh boy.
We get stuck on a turbo lift together.
Is he clean shaven at this point in his career? Did you have to go back to the...
No, the beard. I don't imagine that'll ever be back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because that was a lot. There was a lot going on with that facial hair.
Yeah.
Well, last season was so well received with the Pike and everything, and everything you guys did. Was there pressure to follow that up in season 3 with something extra special?
Season 2 outdid season 1, and I pray and hope that season 3 will outdo season 2. We're just sort of progressively, getting better and going deeper and going higher. And we really stand on, the shoulders of all the iterations that came before us, of course, and then everybody on our show who built this world with us, and a lot of them are not returning with us. And so much of
They're
it is
short trekking.
Exactly,
They're
they're
short
short
trekking.
trekking. But that the moment that Burnham and Spock had was so powerful, and then we were able to do a lot in season 2, and now I think just by nature of going into the future and having new people like this guy, which everybody on this couch is brilliant, and everybody in our company is too, and I think that doesn't always happen. So I'm very blessed to be a part of that, but I think now we get to we get to do brand new things, and so in that way, I hope it does outdo season 2.
Before we go, let's just rattle off some of your favorite moments from last season.
Michael is such a strong, powerful character, and the end of episode, I think 210, when her mother disappears back into a wormhole, I get to come and be strong for her and kind of lift her up, and I loved that moment personally.
Yeah, we helped each other actualize the other.
Absolutely.
You know, which was an incredible thing.
Yeah.
Being able to see my dad, who is my husband. That was the right. That was awesome.
Spock's makeover moment. Everyone loves a makeover.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
They do. I mean,
Even just seeing the old costumes for the first time in like
Oh,
one of the first
I
episodes.
teared up when they put when I got fit for that costume the first time. I was a Trekkie as a kid. I watched the original series with my mom,
Wow,
and it was so. I mean, walking onto that Enterprise set for the first time was like
It's a big one.
pinch me moment over and over and over again. I couldn't believe it.
And number one's hair was so full of secrets.
Yes, it was so full of secrets.
Saru, you know, him coming out of fear. That was a huge one.
Losing his...
Yeah, losing his ganglia and them turning into spikes, you know. Red Angel flight.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
amazing.
Suit.
that was beautiful.
Yeah.
And then that season-ending battle. I mean, you talk about the visual effects on this show.
Yeah.
There was so much going on.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know. 10,000 ships out there, you know, little drones, and they're just all pew, pew, pew,
It's
back
like-
and forth. And
Right. We have the best of the best of the best. I have to. I truly believe that, and we have people who are not just so gifted in what they do and so experienced, but also so passionate about what they do. And there's a lack of ego, and so we get to soar, you know, because of that.
It's also fun. I mean, in that and during that battle, there's so many practical effects happening and all the
Yeah.
explosions that were actually happening,
Yeah.
which really adds such an energy to any performance if you're actually dealing with practical effects. But then we're also imagining the thousands and thousands of drones and ships.
Absolutely.
They kept going, how many are there? How many are we looking at? Like,
what?
And where are they coming from? You know, 'cause it's like, so we're dealing with actual practical explosions, but then imagining the number of ships
so
that are
many
out
other
there.
things.
It's great.
That's so
Really
true.
fun.
Mary Chifo's "Today is a good day to die." Like that was a good
Yeah.
moment too. There's so many. It's like
Yeah.
we couldn't even. I could talk for the next 2 weeks about all the amazing moments from season 2. That was a really good question. Thank you for asking.